Hello for the number one game supporters. Subscribe, give us a like, and share your predictions for today's main event, Barcelona versus Napoli, in the comments below. And while you're typing, we proceed to begin. Let's get the show on the pitch. Harvey Elliott is Liverpool's youngest player to start in the Champions League. He played against Inter at the age of 18 years and 354 days. I'm sure Liverpool are almost through to the next stage. They don't even have to play at Anfield, Michael Owen assures. Liverpool are one of the two best teams in Europe. Inter certainly deserved more, Simone Inzaghi said after the match. Messi has 5 dribbling attempts and 45 passes to the last third of the pitch, the best numbers in the PSG versus Real battle. Liverpool is unbeaten in 2022. Their streak now has 10 matches, which are 8 wins and 2 draws. Salah has 8 goals in 7 appearances in the current Champions League campaign. He's third in the goal scorers list. Bayern have a draw and 2 defeats in their last 6 games. The chances of Tottenham to finish 4th are 1%. The level of the Premier League is very high, Antonio Conte assumed. Atletico lost 4 of their last 6 games. The Indians are about to face Manchester United in a week. It's not the worst result in the world for Real Madrid to overcome. Paris were not that impressive. Michael Owen stated, Lionel Messi is 400th among the top 5 European League players in terms of average number of goals per league fixture. Mbappe is the best player in the world right now. PSG are much better than Real Madrid, Guti believes. Messi played a great game for me. The team played well, also because Leo connected all the elements. Mauricio Pochettino backs Lionel. Messi didn't even complete 1 dribbling versus Real, and to me, he is sad. Fabio Capello expressed his point of view. Manchester United wanted to recruit Christopher Nkunku in winter due to Greenwood's suspension. The Red Devils want to focus on getting a pure striker during summer. Nagelsmann is annoyed by Bayern's passive transfer policy. Italy issued an international arrest warrant for Robinho. Former Real Madrid and AC Milan striker got sentenced to 9 years in prison over rape conviction. With Ronaldo, you had the feeling that he decides everything. He carries us with his willpower and quality and decided the games, Toni Kroos recalled. Pogba is open to offers from Premier League clubs, though it's possible that he will still remain Manchester United performer. Obviously, Messi shoots a lot of penalties, so it's hard to guess right. He missed a few on this side, so I think it was obvious he was going to the left, told Thibaut Courtois. Neymar has 20 assists in the Champions League in the last 6 seasons, the best result on a par with Mbappe. Mbappe is exceptional this season, a galactic player. If he goes to Real Madrid, it will be a serious management error for PSG. Lizarazu noted, Joe, a 6-year-old Swindon Town fan, wrote a letter that his mother had no money for food. The club is looking for a way to contact him and his family. The fans have raised £1,000. Manchester City is the fastest to score 200 goals in the Champions League. It took them 97 games. Ronald Araujo is going to miss Barcelona's clash versus Napoli due to injury. He's been prepared for the tie against Valencia. Peter Schmeichel claimed that Manchester United have what it takes to win the Champions League this season. Henry, Carragher, and Richards laughed at it. Bernardo Silva, internationally so underrated, got to be mentioned in the best player in the world conversations. Nigel de Jong thinks, Mbappe is unstoppable. We have tried to control him, but he can always invent something, and he invented it at the last minute. Carlo Ancelotti admitted, Real Madrid's 3 shots against PSG are the club's worst Champions League result in 18 years. Verratti is one of the best midfielders I've played with, along with Xavi Hernandez and Iniesta. A genius, Neymar stated. Joko urged Mbappe not to move to Real. I want to be at PSG with Messi and Neymar sliding me in, the former midfielder of England national team said. We controlled the game from the first minute to the last, up until the goal. It was a perfect game. PSG president Nasser Al-Khelaifi shares his enjoyment. De Gea equaled Manchester United's record for the number of clean sheets in the Premier League. The Spanish has 128 games with no goals conceded. He repeated the achievement of Peter Schmeichel. Mbappe has been involved in 53 goals throughout his 52 Champions League appearances. Kylian has 32 goals and 21 assists. Marca left no scoring points for the performances of 6 Real Madrid players against PSG. Mbappe is rated 3 out of 3, while Messi has 1. And now we switch to the results of yesterday's fixtures. Moving on to the main news of the release. Next up, we are to talk about yesterday's Champions League clashes. Red Bull Salzburg almost made a miracle while facing Bayern. In the 21st minute, Adamu brought the Austrians ahead and the score held until the very end of the match. But right in the 90th minute, Kingsley Coman was the one who restored the status quo. As for another event of the day, Liverpool had a convincing victory over Inter, 0-2 on Giuseppe Meazza. The hosts stood very well, though the level of Jurgen Klopp's lads made the outcome of the first leg clear. Firmino and Salah scored a goal each. Bayern and Liverpool remain favorites in the second legs. Manchester United don't have the best atmosphere. According to Bill journalist Christian Falk, the team's players from England, Harry Maguire, Marcus Rashford and others, are annoyed that Portuguese forward Cristiano Ronaldo wants to run the dressing room with his group. Moreover, the team is at risk of a split. Rashford even dedicated some time to react to these rumors. Are we just making it up as we go along now then? Please, stop looking for divides. Marcus tweeted. Interestingly enough, Falk wrote, "Not true, and you know it," as a response to the post. Real Madrid management is not satisfied with the recent team's performance in the clash against PSG, according to ESPN. The squad's manager Carlo Ancelotti was condemned for his defensive football, as was defender Dani Carvajal for the way he acted against Kylian Mbappe. Because of this matter, Paris wants to appoint Parisian coach Mauricio Pochettino to Real Madrid instead. According to The Independent, Lionel Messi has been heavily criticized after the game against Real Madrid. The Argentine received a 3 out of 10 score from L'Equipe for the performance, the worst score in PSG. Le Parisien also recognized Messi as the worst in the Parisian squad, giving La Pulga 3.5 points out of 10. According to RMC Sport, Lionel was very upset after the final whistle, as he believed that he could do better. He was comforted by Neymar and Leo cheered up a bit. French football experts showed no mercy to Lionel based on the first leg. It's a casting mistake at the moment. Of course, at the merchandising level, it's beautiful to have Leo Messi. The jerseys are sold and people come to see him play. But we must recognize that sportingly he doesn't bring anything to PSG. Messi has to serve Mbappe if PSG wants to win the Champions League, but I don't see Leo on the pitch. I'm not even talking about the 7th Ballon d'Or, Jerome Rotten said. Messi has been so high for 15 years. But the new king is Kylian Mbappe, and it's up to him to put himself at the service of Kylian. And these were the words of Emmanuel Petit. Meanwhile, the battle for signing Kylian Mbappe rages on. Real Madrid and PSG are to decide where it goes. We have 2 stories for you. Both are provided by El Chiringuito TV. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez has responded to fans' calls to get PSG forward Kylian Mbappe. Florentino, sign Mbappe, the fans chanted. In response, the president of Real Madrid gave a thumbs up. But according to Edu Aguirre, yesterday the PSG management met with part of the Mbappe family. They would go for anything to extend the contract with Kylian. Absolutely any money. We wonder if Mbappe will agree. One of the football fans on Twitter drew attention to the fact that Messi did not applaud for PSG supporters after the triumph over Real Madrid. Messi absolutely doesn't participate in anything and doesn't applaud. How do you like it? The fan wrote. Indeed, it looks like Messi is on loan at PSG for 1 or 2 seasons to return to Barca afterwards. Do you see it too or disagree? Let us know in the comments. Guys, watch the new video on our Inside Football project and find out why everyone says Messi didn't celebrate Mbappe's successful shot against Real Madrid. Check it out for yourself. And that was Football News. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.